So on this video, I want to sway a little bit from our normal topic. I want to speak on fasting, which I think is very much important. Though it's a word, when most often we use it, people tend to see it from that religious perspective that I'm a Muslim, I have to fast. I'm a Christian, or we the Hindus, we are fasting now, and all of those. But I want to unravel something to you that is very powerful, that fasting can help you to achieve, and that has to do with what we refer to as discipline. And discipline is a topic you cannot talk about success without talking about discipline, because success doesn't just come, it comes on a price, and that price is paid based on discipline. So it's depending on how you are able to discipline, or how far you want to discipline yourself. That's how successful you'll become. So fasting, it's just dropped on me, and I came to realize that fasting is not just about depriving yourself from food. Fasting is a habit that is training yourself or your body to become disciplined. That is why if you cannot fast, if you cannot discipline yourself in the area of fasting, to be honest, it is difficult for you to discipline yourself in your area of maybe your marriage, your area of your finance, your area of studies, your area. So most often, but for us religious people, we tend to see it as if it is a religious practice. No, it's a disciplinary measure. So if you can put a time and say, from this time to this time I'll be fasting, trust me, if you put a time and say, from this time to this time I'll be studying, you'll be able to discipline yourself in that area. And from this amount to this amount, that is what I'll be keeping, or I'll be saving for myself. You'll be able to do that. So don't just see fasting as a religious practice. See it as a practice, as a disciplinary practice that can empower you to discipline yourself in another area. That is why people that cannot discipline their stomach, that cannot fast, look at them, they are not disciplined in other areas, to be honest. Because your stomach is one of the primary areas that if you are able to discipline it, then you'll be able to discipline other areas of your life. And such areas can be, for example, your success plans, your study plans, your economic plans, your marital plans, things that you want to do for yourself. So fasting is not a religious undertaking. It's a successful principle that that teaches you to become disciplined. And when you are able to practice discipline, then you'll become successful. So see fasting in this way. See it as a disciplinary measure, not starvation of food, but discipline yourself to say, I can subject my body from this period to this period not to partake of food. And if you can subject your body in that area, then you can still subject your body in other areas of life that can empower you to succeed. So fasting is a principle of discipline.